Hi Capricorn, this is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Capricorn reading for Homework Family. That was a lot for me to say. I don't know why off the bat I want to say to you for some reason, and I have no idea why, but the 22nd may be of significance to you for whatever reason. Because I was saying June 1st through the 15th, but what was trying to come out of my mouth is the 22nd. So I don't know why, but whoever it is I'm connecting with, the 22nd is meant to be said. For whatever reason, June 22nd. Anyway, with that being said, I am being told a lot of energy is going on with, I really feel the third eye more than the crown. So it may be really picking up on your psychic energy. It may be dealing with blocks within your psychic energy or blocks within your crown energy. Maybe your crown's lifting or your third eye. I mean, I keep saying crown, but I'm really feeling it in the third eye. Definitely in the third eye. But I'm also being told you may be noticing some throat chakra issues. Maybe you're a little too verbal with it. Maybe you're not, and you have blockage issues. I just know that I'm being given the throat chakra, the crown, and the third eye, but especially the third eye for whatever reason, and that you will come to understand that a little later throughout the time. That's what Spirit's giving me. And you might be dealing with some grief, some having trouble letting go of something, or changing of something, releasing of something. It's grief of some form, a sadness of some form. Releasing and surrendering and letting it go. And it might be connecting with the third eye as well. In some way or another. I have no idea. I just know what I'm being given. Okay, so with that being said right off the bat, because that's what Spirit's giving me as soon as I start, if I look at you all's astrology, yeah, that's what I already said. Is there something I'm missing? If so, help me see it. Might also be dealing with love and trust in some way or another. Love, trust, the empathy, forgiveness. I guess it might be also dealing with the fourth chakra then. So the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. So it's your upper chakras in some form. But I really feel extremely like it's really energy that's revolving around the third eye somehow. Because I feel it in my head in a way. And like I'm being told, the love and the trust and the empathy is coming from a problem of grief. At least for whoever it is I am connecting with. That's what I'm being told to say. Now, let me turn to my stuff here. Capricorn, when I look at your astrology, before I actually get into that, we do have a new moon on the 3rd, taking place in Gemini. And then on the 8th, Venus moves into Gemini. But on the 4th, so it's 3rd, 4th, and then the 8th. On the 4th, Mercury is moving into Cancer. So those are your major shifting situations of planets as we go into the month. But I keep reminding everybody as I'm coming through the Homework Family readings, forgive me, that Neptune is going to be going retrograde on the 21st. So your magic's in a little bit of shadow. And I call it that because this is where Neptune creates our magic. Neptune is our creator of magic. It's illusion. It's also delusion. It's where fantasy smacks you in the face with harsh reality. But Neptune rules Pisces, and it's been in Pisces forever. It's still going to be there for like, I think, 7 or 6 more years. So that's nothing different other than when slow planets are moving so slow that when they actually shift and go into retrograde, because we don't get much extra emphasis from them because they are so slow, it takes them so long to get through a sign. when they do shift from, into the shadow and into the retrograde and then back into the direct positions, a lot of times we really feel that. So our magic is in shadow right now. It is kind of processing the darker aspects of things. With that being said, it will be in shadow until technically the 21st of June when it goes retrograde. Now, the good part about it processing these darker aspects is once it goes retrograde on the 21st, it's processed this energy of what it wants to work on with you inwardly, of what it is in Neptune's energy you might be doing wrong, or you might not be doing as well. It's time to tweak it and help, critique it in some areas. Neptune is where fantasy smacks you in the face with harsh reality. It is illusion. It is delusion. It is nostalgia. It is, like I said, fantasy. So, in the universal 12th house of Pisces, even though for you, technically, being a Capricorn, where are you? Come up. That actually puts it in your 3rd house. So that's in your communication house. So your communication may be getting hit with some darker aspects, or viewing what you're hearing. That might also be why I feel like it's my 3rd eye. It may be that you need to watch what you are creating, because you might be accidentally with your 3rd eye creating to the negative because it's in communication, and you may be communicating with yourself about your life or the world around you in some way, with, your siblings, your neighbors, your short journeys, the messages you have with people, transportation, intellect, deliveries. You may want to watch that, because you may be really looking at things from a darker aspect than normal, simply because Neptune is in shadow, not in retrograde yet. So what that means, long story short, is we're taking all of those energies and we're looking at where we didn't exactly do the best job creating good magic. Now, all of us we all have things we have to critique. Some of us are really good at our manifestation. Some of us are really good at our, our magical qualities. But, there's always things that we do that are in our underworlds that we screw up, more or less. And I feel like this is going back over some of that sifting energy within your communication and how you're evaluating it, and then seeing where maybe viewing that communication from a different aspect will help you evolve in a new, healthy way. But like I said, with it being in shadow, you are going to definitely be picking apart some of those communications, especially with yourself, about, relationships in your life. Because when I'm looking at this, you mainly go from your 12th house. Wait. From your 12th house to your 7th house. That's funny. The last video pretty much had the same kind of energy as far as what was going on in the houses. So, Jupiter is in your 12th house. Wow. Jupiter is in your 12th house. So it is absolutely magnifying some super depths over years and years and years, because it's Jupiter. In that 12th house for you, that's your subconscious, that's your hidden self, that's your unconscious mind, your karmic debts, your self-deception, your mental illnesses, your self-sacrifice, your self-undoing, your habits of the past, your frustrations. And then with those, like I said, when we have the skeletons in the closet, that would be prisons, that would be government offices, suicide situations, kidnapping situations, grief, sorrow, secrets, funerals, and even murder situations that are, rising. And on a spiritual level or a psychic level, since I'm getting a lot of third eye, this might also be coming into some of your psychic energy and fighting yourself on it for some of these people. Because like I said, I'm just giving ideas out there everywhere. But for the rest of you, it would be Jupiter magnifying things within that 12th house on a karmic level that needs to heal, because it has Ceres there as well, and that's too close to home. So these are things that patterns, old addictions, that you've created over time that aren't serving you and need to change because it's keeping you from starting anew in some form. There's something about that that's causing you problems with healing from that 12th house. And let me see here. It's going straight over to Gemini, which is your 6th house, which is, seriously? To your 6th house. Yeah, so there's something in your, it's just very similar to a reading I just did. It's very, something in that 12th house is communicating with your mundane, everyday, daily tasks. Something about those mundane, everyday, daily tasks. The service you put out to others, your daily work, your career, your routine, your volunteer work, your taking care of yourself, your physical awareness, your physical sickness, your health care, your diet, your hygiene, your everyday, daily tasks. Something within these everyday, daily tasks is fighting a habit that you've created that isn't serving you anymore. And it's actually creeped into stuff within your secrets of that subconscious of that 12th house. So something there is trying to arise and help you figure out how to dispose of it. How to dispose of it so that you can start a new cycle in a very healing way. Now, that 6th house is also where the sun is, so your daily tasks, those everyday, daily, mundane tasks, there's something illuminating them right now because the sun is there, bringing shine upon it. And that can be a very good thing. I mean, it can bring shine upon you within those within the relationship of your life, within that 6th house. But like I said, there's something within this maybe it's a rotation situation. I was going to say routine, but rotation is what's trying to come out. So something about it is not serving you as well as it could be. And it's gotten to where it's basically started to become a self-undoing in some form of a way, is what I'm being told. Something about those mundane daily tasks in the 12th house aren't getting along. And remember, you're going to have the new moon taking place there. So this is a chance for figuring that out and starting to shift that. And if you're not liking things in your everyday, daily life, it's definitely time to shift some of those routines. That's exactly what it is. They're saying some of your routines you just might want to shift. They're not quite working and serving you well. And by doing that, you'll help yourself in more ways than you realize. Don't forget, Venus is coming into this area of that universal 6th house, your daily routines, on the 8th, which is going to bring extra sensitivity to it, for the good and the bad. Energy doesn't necessarily have a positive or a negative when it's like emotions. What we do with it, that is. I mean, then we turn it into a positive or negative. But an emotion is just an emotion until the humans get a hold of it and we act upon it. So when Venus moves in, it's telling you what you like and what you love about these routines, and what about these routines you hate and you despise and just really are not serving you. Pay key attention to that, especially after the 8th, because the new moon is helping you to set new goals and directions. And if you haven't pinpointed them by the 8th of June, once Venus moves in from the 8th through the 15th, before we come up to that new full moon, this would be a very important time to acknowledge that information. Because, I mean, like you said, Spirit's pointing it out to me, and it keeps messing with my third eye. So this might also be, a way of how you're viewing yourself and your life. And if you want to make changes, look closely at these situations, is what I'm being given. The universal second house is where Pisces is, and that's speaking to you about your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem, which also is not getting along with that 12th house either. So something about these mundane tasks is making you exhausted. Is what I feel like. It's making you exhausted, and it's keeping you from feeling as healthy as you could, or feeling as authentic and crisp as you could. And I really feel like the proper word here is crisp. Like like lettuce, when it's fresh lettuce and you crack it open and it's water that comes out, like iceberg lettuce, and it feels crisp, versus it's limp and it's exhausted and it's not working itself well anymore, and you don't really want to eat that crap. I feel like what you're looking for are the energies that make you feel limp versus crisp. And if you're acknowledging that, it will help move you in the most healthiest direction. With that being said, you are a Capricorn, your first house. Everybody's talking about it. It has Saturn in it and Pluto in it and the South Node in it. So your rules, your walls, your boundaries, your whole core energy is shifting at what are the new rules. What are the new walls and what are the new boundaries? What is going to serve me in the healthiest way possible? And we're going to start right there at the core and start working our way out. And it's going straight across to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to the 7th house, which is the relationships. So there may be relationships, especially marriage, partner, business, contracts, corporate relationships, divorce, separations, lawsuits, open enemies, your friends, your family, your children, your parents, your working environment. Something within this energy is definitely not getting along because it's going straight across to the North Node where Cancer is. Mars is there, and Mercury is moving into that sign. So you have a very intense communication energy coming in this month in those relationships. Pay close attention to those relationships. Are they relationships you continue to wish to keep? Because that may very much be a key point within it, because there's rules, walls, and boundaries that need to shift spiritually to help you achieve the core energy that you wish to elevate to, is basically what I'm getting. And really pay attention to who you're allowing to stay in your life and who you're not. I mean, that's really where it looks like it's the main point. You're going through your core energy, yourself, your self-awareness, your physical body. You're going through your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem. You're also going through your hidden talents. You're also going through your investments. You're going through your communication, how you communicate in every way, shape, and form of communication. You're going through your karmic roots of who and what you are, your pursuit of pleasure. You're going through those mundane daily tasks in the relationships, as well as what the responsibilities are in the relationship. Are they and you living up to the responsibility? Are you following the rules of the relationship? Or is it just one of you? I mean, it's really taking this next month is really making shifts that are going to help you, but can be hard and make you really dig deep and decide if there's some cord cutting that needs to be done, is really what I feel like I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, when I really look at everything that's going on in your chart, that's basically what I'm being given for the most part. Now, let me see what the decks have to say for you. I still had several of them out. I didn't put them away, so I'm just seeing which ones are wanting to speak to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Who wants to talk to me for June? About what's going on at the platform here at June. And being given the dragon deck. Then you're the third deck. That's the third time dragons have come out. My dragons don't like to talk to everybody. They're a little temperamental. Don't take it the wrong way. This is the dragon deck. They are a little temperamental. They don't want to just talk to anybody. They want to make sure that they're not wasting their breath and their energy on people who can't understand. But considering the very first thing I'm being given from Spirit is the third eye. This has to do with the vibrational frequency you're feeling as you enter June. Or what you should be coming into. Silver Luna Dragon. It is bathes you in divine feminine light. The silver dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your well, I guess it's just expand all of your chakras, because that's not actually expand your casual chakras is what it says. So I guess this is, it sounds to me like this is expand your aura. Expand your aura outside of yourself. Grow, mature. Grow, mature, expand yourself. Breathe. It bathes you in the feminine energy. Come into balance, practice peace and harmony, and expand your aura. Is basically expand your casual chakras. What else do you have for Capricorn? For right here in the beginning of June. Help us understand this energy. Help us understand this energy so that Capricorn can mature the best they can. The Alpha Dragon. The Alpha Dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the world by visualizing your dreams. Help to manifest the new world. Starting right off with everything that's important to you from your mundane tasks of every single day into those relationships. I really feel like it is an ascension for many. I mean, I'm not connecting with everybody, obviously, but I really feel like in the Capricorn energy, this is an ascension. This is coming into newer gifts, newer heightened dimensional energies, because I feel like my head's up there floating around, not even with my body, more or less. And that's probably why they're pulling me to the Dragon deck, because they don't use the Dragon deck that often. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable effortable soul knowledge. I just realized I didn't show you it. So, what was I just saying? I felt like it was definitely about a higher dimensional energy coming into higher soulfulness. So I really feel like if you're doing your homework right now and you're really sifting through, since Jupiter is in your 12th house, it's really abundantly pushing you into a new beginning, which should actually, depending on what you're cleaning out where you are on your path, be not as difficult as many may see it, because Jupiter is making it easy for you to understand, oh, this has to go, and this is good, because he brings abundance to everything. What is going on with Capricorn for the rest of the month? for June, not the rest of the month, but the rest of this time period. For Capricorn, all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from the 1st of June to the 15th. From the 1st of June to the 15th. Valor. This is 7 of Wands. This is fire energy. Coming into your fire energy. And I'm feeling like no matter, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if it's really real or if I'm just hearing it in spirit. But I feel like everything is echoing. And that might be important. Because I feel like everything is echoing. And it's something that's supposed to be pointed out. Especially as soon as I picked up this card. And the card is called Valor. So, I mean, if you don't stand for something, what will you fall for? Basically. And then I hear an echoing with everything. Like, with what my eyes are seeing, what my voice is hearing. I mean, everything. I mean, not my voice. What my voice is saying and my ears are hearing with my eyes. Everything. Valor. This is telling you the direction. Make sure that you're staying in that direction. Because, like I said, it feels like you're coming into a whole new, brand new life. A whole brand new you. Gain. 9 of discs, which is 9 of pentacles. This is, improvements. This is settlements and luck. This is, Virgo and Venus. So this is organizing it and getting it right, more or less. This is organizing it and getting it right, getting everything moving in the right direction. So it looks like you're really having some really beautiful energy coming forward for this month. No, I think that just fell out. But I feel very, very high elevated. And so I guess, I mean, just keep your vibrations high, babe, because it seems like that's the most important thing that you can do to help yourself. Luxury. It is the 4 of Cups. This is speaking to you, though you might be, it might be blessings that are coming in, but you might be working very hard at them. You might be exhausted while you're going through this time. But like I said, this is about deciding what really is important and what isn't. What relationships you want to keep. What do you still want to keep doing? What is serving you, even if it's making you exhausted in the long run, and what is not. No lies to ourselves, basically. This is a blessing, but restless. It's not coming in feeling like a blessing. It might be right there in front of you, and it's like what they say, like the crystal's right here, and I can just almost grab it, but I can't quite get to it yet. Keep going. Keep going is what I feel like this is. Keep going. Don't give up yet. This is getting through the emotional energy. This is, Pisces energy too, which is what I was just saying. So this is, make sure you're creating from healthy waters as well. Creating from healthy waters so the 4 of Cups stays a blessing is what I'm being told. Is there anything else? I didn't really think so. I thought you were going the wrong way. Nope. Maybe. Yep. If I hit the actual astrology cards. I like that my cards tell me when I pick them up. Some of them will be like 1 is hot, or like the whole damn deck is hot. And if the whole deck's hot, it's usually saying I have things flipped over the wrong way. So please correct me before we start. And that's what I was doing. So Capricorn, what's special? What is special? What do they need to definitely know is coming at them? What is unexpected that's coming at them to help them move forward in the most positive way? Aquarius. This is independence, individuality, uniqueness, freedom. You can be getting everything you really want. If you are ruling, as it comes right up and out of you, right from the root, and you're bringing yourself up into a true balance, you can get everything you want and still be yourself on an even higher level, on a better level. But you have to be doing that work. And there are things that you're going to be dealing with. Definitely, it seems like within the relationship zone and your mundane everyday routines that are going to serve you or break you. So acknowledge that. Anything else that Capricorn needs to know for June? For June, for 1st through the 15th, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Capricorn. Like I said, I just really feel like it's keep your vibrations up. Keep yourself on a spiritual high and know that it's a brand new beginning. It's a brand new inner soul fire coming out of you. And that you're moving forward in a brand new cycle. I mean, it feels like it's very beautiful energy for you. Do you guys have anything to say? To leave them on a high vibrational frequency? Like they're not already there, it seems like. Seems like they're pretty much already there. Or at least they're on their way there. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel like things can be very good for you. But it all comes down to being honest, too. Love. Love. Before you can truly love another, you need to be open. Before you can truly love another, you need to be open. Your heart and you need to. I don't know why I'm putting B in it. Maybe some of you aren't open. You need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will follow and flow into your soul. So before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will follow and flow into your soul. I think it's a very beautiful reading for you. Is there anything else? Apparently. Nope. Nope, they literally were ones that just fell out. One last chance. If there's anything else, otherwise, we're done for the day. Capricorn. Okay, no, that was not called for. I didn't say throw half the deck at me. Just in case, because I did drop them. Are you just liking to throw everything out at me today? Hi, Mr. Neptune. Calm. Breathe. Heal. Calm. Calm is the card. Calm. Heal. Breathe. Heal your tired body and allow your spirit to find peace. Without harmony, your healing journey will take much, much longer. Confidence. The last two were meant for you. Confidence. Believe in magic. You don't need any explanations for anything. Trust that it has happened, and you will see that it does. Love you guys. I think that it's a wonderful energy for the month. Like I said, it's just about doing your homework. That's why I call it Homework Family. I love you guys, and I will see you later on in the month. Bye.